Ooh, ooh, ooh. Whoa. Actually playing a game. Okay, first time playing. Let's see. Have a look at options. 1070 Ti. It seems to be pretty happy with high. We'll figure out the buttons. Let's just get into a new game, eh? What kind of character do I want to be? That's the question here. Do I want to be like some kind of barbarian slave? I don't know what you can do. Okay, my culture. What is my culture? Heathen. That's my first guess. The Valandians are the descendants of adventurers from the west who lived under the Empire for centuries, before forming an independent kingdom. With the decline of imperial authority, they have evolved into a well-organized feudal society led by a caste of warlike nobles. That does not sound like me. I am not a warlike noble. Maybe I should move all this over this side. What do you reckon? A bit better? Yeah, that's better. Okay. I'm not, I'll keep reading though. They've evolved into a well-organized feudal society led by a caste of warlike nobles who prefer to fight with spears and lances on horseback. And I want to use an axe standing on the ground. And they also get 20% more upgrade XP to troops from battles. Sturgians are the descendants from the foreign tribes of northern Calradia. As the empire expanded into the cold forest, they found a ready market for the luxurious furs of woodland animals. Blah blah. Sturgeon chieftains became princes, vying for preeminence with the help of Nord mercenaries, who migrated into their realm. They're good hunters, wanderers, traveling far in search. That sounds good. I'd like to be a wanderer. Okay, Calradians. Even before the murder of Emperor Arenikos, the once united realm was torn by political rivalries. Today, the factions are in open war. Blah blah blah. I'm not really interested. Asarai, inhabitants of the Nahasa Desert, a mixture of nomadic Bedouin and settled oasis farmers. They're famous for their horsemanship and their knowledge of the learning of many lands, especially medicine gained from lying on some of the continent's most lucrative trade routes. Yeah. Khuzait Confederation. These are also kind of nomads, it sounds like. Like, maybe Genghis Khan style. Tribes used to live a nomadic life but have recently settled in the eastern frontier of the empire and are slowly transitioning into an agrarian society with permanent town centers. Despite this, they still retain many aspects of their nomadic life, including their affinity with horses. Masters of mounted archery, which I totally enjoyed in Mountain Blade 1. Shooting and then galloping out of reach. I like that. 10% extra speed bonus for horsemen. So I dig that. A raiding party of like all horse mounted dudes would be pretty dope. As like and just like robbing caravans. The Batanians still remember the olden days when the woods stretched across northern Calradia and the empire and its cities had yet to violate their sanctity. The fierce warriors remain loyal to their traditional ways. Oh, this is very tempting. They paint their faces when going into battle, and even their noblemen prefer to fight on foot while using great axes and two-handed swords. Oh, that's very hard to choose between these two. Da-boom-beep-boom. Shit. Botanians seem more... I mean, I'm sure I could be... I think I want to be a horse archer. Alright. Skin color. Whoa. Am I going for like something that looks like me?
Hold your ground!
No.
Form a circle! Hold your position! Stand firm!
Ooh, that's me. I think.
Hold your position! Form a ring!
Whoa, okay. That was interesting.
Infantry! Yay! Close with them!
I think I'm a little bit above average height. That's fair call, right? Alright, face. I mean, if we look at my face... I mean, then we look at this dude's face. So far, I'm not very... The problem is... Obviously, they're going for like an Asian thing. I chose... Let's go with the stubble. Let's make it be gaunt. Gaunt is good. Face depth. I don't know, maybe there. Temple width. Oh. Eye socket size. Big. I got big old eye sockets. Let's get those ears a bit bigger. Face asymmetry. I kind of like that. Like, not perfectly symmetrical. I want him to look angrier. Monolid eyes. Ah, okay, so this is like Asian, like crescent shaped eyes versus like more Western, I suppose. Brow. Maximum brow depth. Oh. Man, this is very deep. Eye asymmetry again. Definitely the darkest eyes we can do. Alright, nose. Maybe a bit smaller. And a bit thinner. Nose bump. No bump. Nose shape. Yeah, I got a bigger. This is definitely not right. Look, we're getting there, right? We're getting there. Let's get a bit of a beard happening, because this is hair. Yeah, here we go. Whoa. Definitely bearded. Definitely bearded. Shaved head is pretty dope. Ugh. Maybe like, I don't know, man. We're not 100% there yet. A big old mo seems dope. He's got too big a gap in between the top lip and the chin. So mouth position. go bigger mouth as well. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Chin. Whoa, okay. Now we want a decent chin, right? Frown or smile? Let's say average. Let's say somewhere in the middle. It's the eyes that are killing me. I just want him to look angrier. Maybe frown is a big thing. And I'll have to change his facial hair. Oh. Chin is too big. That's what I'm getting here. Yo, dude, what's up, Jackie? Yeah, you're gonna get stuck in this screen for a long time. So I'm like a Mongolian inspired. I'm gonna be a raider. I want to be like a guy who rides on a horse with a team of tight knit, kind of barbarian style dudes, and we just loot caravans on horseback. Chin too big. Yeah, that's better. I like it. Mouth position, like the highest setting, is still seems. I want to go higher. That'll do. That will do. Look, we're not going to go crazy. That's face sharpness. Oh, yeah, we need to be a bit sharper. I mean, look, we don't need to stress too much over this, right? Ponytail. Yeah, I reckon that one is like maybe that. That looks pretty like dashing. Markings. Big scar would be good. Oh. Whoa, that's pretty badass. Man, these are all cool. Definitely just some kind of like that's nice. Just a bit of flavor. I'm just looking to add. What's the colors do? Oh, they're for the painting, I suppose. Alright. Skin color maybe a bit darker, I think. Color is this? I think that's good. Alright. Choose your family. I might move the cam and stuff down here. Oh, sorry guys. Whoops. Sorry, center. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. Because I want you to see this stuff on the side here. So I was born into a family of nomads, for sure. Or tribes people. Tribes people. Yeah, that's cool. Your family were middle-ranking members of one of the Khuzait clans. He had some herds of his own, but it was not rich. When the Khuzait horde was summoned to battle, he fought with the horse archers. Hey man, that sounds right. Shooting and wheeling and wearing the enemy before the lanciers delivered the final punch. 10 skill level, and 1 focus point to bow and riding, one attribute to control. Oh, that's pretty cool. What's nomads? Scouting, riding, and cunning. Your family's clan never pledged its loyalty to the Khan and never settled down, preferring to live out in the deep steppe away from his authority. They remain some of the finest trackers and scouts in the grasslands, and the ability to spot an enemy coming and move quickly is often all that protects you. That's the one. Nomads. My early childhood. Look at this little runt. As a child, you were noted for, I want to say, skill with horses. You were always drawn to animals and spent as much time as possible hanging out in the village stables. You could calm horses and were sometimes called upon to break in new colts. You learned the basics of veterinary arts, much of which is applicable to humans as well. Ooh. 10 skill level, 1 focus point to riding and medicine. Like all village children, you helped out in the fields. You also worked in the village smithy. Sounds interesting. For like weapon creation, maybe? Hunted small game also sounds attractive. Repaired projects, hunted small game, worked in the village smithy. One of those two. 2 ended in smithing if I get that, or focus. Oh, there we go. Boom, 100% bow. I should read that. So you accompanied a local hunter as he went into the wilderness, helping him set up traps and catch small animals. 10 skill level, 1 focus point to bow and tactics, 1 attribute point to control. Perfect. As a youngster growing up in Calradia, war was never too far away. So who did I train with? The cavalry, the garrisons, the scouts, the infantry, the skirmishers, maybe? Young recruits, or those of slighter build, or those too poor to buy shield and armor, tend to join the skirmishers, fighting with bow and javelin. Urban troops training with the missile. Ah, this is it here. The scouts. All of Karadia's kingdoms recognize the value of good light cav, horse archers, and are sure to recruit nomads and borderers with the skills to fulfill those duties. You're a good enough rider that your neighbors, I was born around horses, that your neighbors pitched in to buy you a small pony and a good bow. Wow, good neighbors. My young adulthood. Before you set out for a life of adventure, your biggest achievement was you invested some money in land. That sounds like the most boring what I'm going for right now. Treated people well. Oh, just a nice guy. Hunted a dangerous animal? Or led a successful manhunt. Sounds pretty cool. I'm going to do this one. When your community needed to organize a posse to pursue horse thieves, you were the obvious choice. You hunted down the raiders, surrounded them, and forced their surrender, and took back your stolen property. 10 skill level and 1 focus point to tactics, leadership, cunning, 1 to calculating, 10 to renown. Man, this is in depth. My story background. So, let me just fix my mic. It's kind of annoying my arm. Alright, that is better. Alright. Like many families in Calradia, your life was upended by war. Your home was ravaged by the passage of army after army. Eventually, you sold your property and set off with your father, mother, brother, and your 2 younger siblings to a new town you'd heard was safer, but you did not make it. Along the way, the inn at which you were staying was attacked by raiders, your parents were slain, and your 2 younger siblings seized. But you and your brother survived because we rode off. Jumping on the 2 remaining horses in the inn's burning stable, you and your brother rode out. I mean, that makes sense. Here we go. You prepare to set off with your brother on a mission of vengeance and rescue. Here is your character. Enter your name. Well, it's Scholar. I'm a Crusade culture. 10% extra speed bonus for horsemen on campaign map. Family nomads, 10 skill, blah 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 blah. We already do all this. Determine the game difficulty. Friendly troops receive damage. Realistic. We should play it realistic, right? Friendly parties receive realistic. Player received damage. I mean, you can't not play on realistic, right? Enable death in battle. I don't know if I want to play hardcore mode. Maybe not to start. Enable right side circle map notifications. Oh, definitely. I have no idea what that means. Auto allocate clan member perks. Nah, I can do that myself. Whatever that means. Well, what an in-depth storyline. Finally, some backing music, so I just don't sound. Oh, I gained a level. Nusun, brother, it's been 3 days now. We've been tracking those bastards. I think we're getting close. No need to think about what happens when we catch them. I don't know what accent this is. How are we going to rescue Jatu and Alte? Are we up for a fight? This looks like an... Is this there, Nusun? This looks like an old training field for the legions. Perhaps we can spare some time and brush up on our skills. The practice could come in handy when we catch up with the raiders. I'm gonna run the course. I need to know if I can fight if I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna continue the tutorial. Oh. Got some drop frames, I apologize. Oh, let's go then. Alright, movement. Let me know how the volume is, by the way, compared to my vocals. If the volume needs to come up for the game or not. So enter a training area. Oh, can I just punch my brother in the face? That's block. Right click block. Alright. Let's go into swords first. Shift is zoom. Sword and shield. Let's just go sword training. Go to trainer. Oh. Yep. Like this? Oh, right click. Ah. Damn, this is insane. Oh, attack from left. Bam. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Wha bam. This is I think I'd prefer to block by my movement, because this way it's like you swipe your mouse and you press a button. I mean, maybe I'll get used to it. We'll give it a chance. Alright, let's go to shield training. I have a shield. One sec.
Nancy left these gifts for you.
Just put them on the table's good.
Where?
Alright, attacking, bang, bang. I was just too fast for that guy. This is pretty dope. Already I have like a feeling that this is cool. choose another weapon or go. Okay, let's go in here. Combat training? Well, aren't these all just the same weapons? Like, I've already done this. Alright. How do you run? Oh, okay, I need to go into that side. Alright, enter here. Jesus. Oh, come on, I blocked that one. What's vibrating here? I mean, is this the training? Oh, defeat the train. Okay, it is the training. Gotcha, bastard. Ooh. Oh, missed ya. Come on, that got him. Yeah. You can kind of just aim the shield in the direction you need to fight. Ah, there we go. That's the rookie. Damn, this guy's fast. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's a long attack. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, those right-hand attacks, they're the ones. Damn, 83% of my frames dropped. Alright, let me just pause this. We may have to beat